Hello and welcome back. My name is Jay Blubber, and today we got a little surprise for everyone, huh? There's a new video, new theme. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. This shit gonna go crazy. We're here experimenting, trying out some new stuff, new content. I thought, look, man, everyone's making guides. I gotta get in on it. Boys, stand up for your teacher, Mr. Blubber. Yes, sir. Look at me. I got my pointer. I got my bow tie. I got my moustache. Brother, I am Mr. J. Blubber. Let us say the Pledge of Allegiance. Listen, boys, I pledge allegiance to the thickest of thighs. That's all I pledge my allegiance to, boys. We are doing build guides. So we have to my classroom. We will be learning about Rappa and how we should build her and what do we need. So without further ado, let's get it popping, let's get it going, and I'll see you there. Yes, sir. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. But first, have you lot liked and subscribed yet? I don't think so. Make sure you hit that button and turn on that bell. Welcome to my classroom. We are learning about the newest Honkai Star Rail character, Rappa. Rappa the rapper, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Rappa is the best rapper of this generation, right? But the real question is, to Hoyoverse, what is she really generating, right? Because money over greed over everything for this corporation, till they leave us in the dust with not even a shred of what? Consideration. Boys, listen. Bars. I'm pulling her either way. What choice do I got? So let's get right into this Rappa build. As you can see, slide number 1, let's get right into it. Let's discuss the agenda. The agenda that I am pushing. Hoyo is the best. Okay, no. Okay. These are basically the stuff we will be covering. Ascension and trace materials, skills and talent, relic builds, light cones, teams, and eidolons. This should help you guys make ultimately your final decision. So these are kind of the important ones. Everything else, like, oh yeah, you need 3 million credits, or you need... So that's it for the ascension and trace material. You know what you need. These are the important things. These are the things that should have been pre-farmed. Did you pre-farm, boy? Hey, yo, what the fuck? If you didn't, that means you didn't do your homework and you failed. Next slide, what do we got? Boom. Now we must discuss her what? Skills and talent of her. Okay? Okay. Of course, you have the obvious basic attack. We have the obvious basic attack, right? Now, nothing crazy. She deals imaginary damage equal to 100% of Rappa's attack to one enemy. Now, are we ever really going to use a standard basic attack? I mean, if you're ass when it comes to skill point management, maybe. Her skill number 2, boom. The Ninja Strike, Rooted Resolute, deals imaginary damage equal to 120% of Rappa's attack to all enemies. Boys, we've already seen it. We know what it do. We know what it looks like. It does look kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. It looks interesting. Now, of course, we do have now the ultimate, right? What does the ult do? What does it entail? How do you get it? It is called the ultimate. Nindo Supreme Aishiteru. Now, say this with me, boys. Aishiteru. 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 Put in Japanese, it means I love you. So, she enters something known as the seal form state, right? She immediately, basically, when you pop it, you immediately get 1 extra turn. You get 3 points of a passive, her Chroma Ink. And it increases the break efficiency by 50% and break effect by 30 when you pop the ult. While in the seal form state, basic attack is enhanced, skill and ultimate cannot be used. And then of course, after using an enhanced basic attack, you consume 1 point of your chroma ink. And when it's depleted, that's it. Okay? Okay, pretty simple, pretty basic. Pop ult, you immediately get another turn. You get guaranteed 3 enhanced auto attack that will also increase your efficiency and your break effect. All right, y'all saw that though? That ult animation was sick. All right, next we have skill and talent part 2. The talent. What does the talent do? Basically, you get charges every time you break an enemy. You get up to 10 charges, and basically the next time you throw your 3rd enhanced auto, you will deal break damage equal to 60% of Rappa's imaginary break damage to all enemies, and it can also ignore weakness type. So it's basically an enhancement to the enhancement of your enhancement basic attack. It's crazy. Of course, then you have your trace. You know, these are things you level up. These are your trace trees. You know what I mean? Let's start with the first one here. Boom. We got Ninjutsu Inscription Sky High. When the weakness of an elite level or higher enemy is broken, Rappa additionally gains 1 point of charge and generates 10 energy. Meaning when you break an elite enemy or a higher enemy, you get 2 points of charge and 10 energy. Sounds pretty fair to me. Ninjutsu Inscription Sea Echo. While in the seal form state, meaning after you do your ult, after Rappa uses the enhanced basic to deal damage to someone who is already broken, it converts the reduction. It basically converts what would be toughness bar into an instance of damage of 60% super break.
That's gotta be illegal.
So once you break them, you're doing super break damage without Harmony MC. That's crazy. Boom. Number 3. When an enemy target becomes weak and broken, increases the break damage taken by 2%. If Rappa's current attack is higher than 2400, for every 100 more attack, your value will increase by 1% to a max of 8%. It only lasts 2 turns. That, y'all gotta get someone else to do the math for you, okay? Listen, I'm a teacher, but I teach Honkai Star Rail characters. You gotta go talk to Mr. Smack, who I believe is a theory crafter.
Today.
All right, moving on. Let's discuss relics and stats. Yes, sir. Now, of course, as you can see here, we have multiple options for relics, right? Now, of course, you can do a 2-piece of the thief set and a 2-piece of the watch set and be perfectly fine if you already have them lying around. But what you should be farming for is the 4-piece set of this one. Why? Brother, it's stats. It gives you super break instance to ignore damage, gives you hella super break. I mean, gives you hella super break, gives you decent break effect increase. I don't see what's wrong with it. This shit slaps. I say, if you don't have this, temporarily use 2-piece until you farm a good set of this. Okay? Okay. Attack percent is what we need, right? But let's discuss the substats. All 4 of these need similar substats. The head is base HP main stat, but you want substats speed, attack percent, break effect in that order. Speed is more important than attack percent. Attack percent is more important than break effect. Okay? And the same goes for the arm. Speed, attack percent, break effect, right? That ain't bad. I think if you can hit around 200% break effect, maybe without a light cone, that should not be too bad, of course. Now, your chest should be attack percent with the priority of subset being speed, followed by break effect. The boots are similar. You want speed, attack percent, break effect. Now, why do you want speed? What is so important with the speed, right? Everyone's like, oh, speed? Because it's similar to like, it's basically just like Firefly. For Firefly, you want speed as well because you want to get the most out of her speed boost. Try to aim around 145 to be able to get your planar set, this planar set's second tier ability, and you're good. You're Gucci. Let us discuss the planar ornaments, right? Now, this planar ornament is what everyone has because, I don't know, you might have it for your Ling Sha, you might have it for your Firefly, hell, you might have it even for your what is it, your Harmony MC, because you have her on your Firefly team. There's always going to be a fire weakness, and I get it, but because this one is solely focused on fire, it's kind of hard to justify it to use it with an imaginary erudition character, right? Y'all see what I'm trying to say? There are a decent chunk of enemies that I know that are not only imaginary weak, they are also fire weak. So if you're okay with interchanging, I mean, it's really up to you, because I know ultimately, yes, if you're able to get full damage off on this constantly, this is the better choice than this. But this is not under every circumstance. If there is a fire and imaginary weakness, good. This one is literally any other reason this one, lol. Okay? So Talia, I think, is overall the better choice to just, you know, not have to worry. The orb, you need attack percent. The rope, you need break effect. I mean, that's just pretty simple, okay? Make sure you're taking your notes down. Hey, Jimmy, I see you. You taking your notes, boy?
Write that down, write that down!
We got light cones, baby. So, of course, we're going to start simple. You got money. You ballin'. You saved up enough pools because you're in love with Rappa. I don't judge you. I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we get the best light cone is always going to be her light cone. But what is wrong with this light cone? It costs what? Money. Y'all got money? I don't. I don't, right? But, of course, there's always going to be upsides and downsides. Of course, the biggest upside to using her light cone, break effect, plus a lot. 30%. Basically, you get a lot of break effect for free. Plus 30% energy regen and advances action by 50%. Somewhere in that kit. I say, of course, it's the best if you got money. If you don't, we got some other alternatives for you. We got one alternative for you. Listen. So the free to play Her to Light Cone. Bam, baby. What I believe this one excels in is because this one gives you break effect and no attack percent. I believe this gives you more room in your substats to have less attack percent and more break effect in your substats. Because, you know, it helps you get attack percent and it gives you a little bit of speed. S5 this, and I don't think it'll be that bad. I'm not buying her Lycone. This is what I'm rocking. So when y'all see my showcase, this is what I'm rocking. Then we got another $, but less. If you're lucky, you get this for half the price of this. This is, I forgot the name of this, but it is a gacha light cone. If you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, you don't got it. I'm pretty sure this isn't out yet, actually. It does give you some break effect and some speed after using your ult. Okay. Of course, a four-star one as well. I'm sure other people are going to be like, look, man, I'm going to throw on Genius's Repose and call it a day. Listen, buddy, you do you. Just know that you're wrong and you have failed my class, okay? Like, quick, fire off question. Out of all three of these, which one's the most expensive? You're saying this one? Boom, you're wrong. This one has a chance to be more expensive if you're unlucky. You know, listen, you guys are not paying attention. So let's move on from the light cones, right? Boom. We got what teams work best with our girl, Rappa. So, of course, we have the first team, boys. Let's get right into it. I like to call this team the replacement theory What does that mean? Who else can go in this slot, huh? Firefly? Boot Hill? you know what I'm saying? This is the quote-unquote hyper team of the break effects. You know what I'm saying? That is why this team is called the Replacement Theory. We got the next team, the poor man's kind of break team. Why do I say that? Listen, obviously this is mono imaginary, but you have the break effect. You have the break effect buffer. You have a follow-up person who can do good break effect, even if they're not imaginary. Okay. Then of course you have boom, 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 unimaginary sustain. Adventuring is not mainly focused on break effect, but you can maybe make a build around it. You know, it's the poor man's break team. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We have the even poorer man's break team. Rappa, Harmony MC, March 7th, and Gallagher. Simple, boys. It's simple. Our team is basically going to be Rappa, Harmony MC, Ruan May, and Gallagher, because I didn't pull Ling Shaw on that account. All right, boys. These are just some basic teams, man. These are some basic suggestions. Okay? I'm not saying one team is better than the other. Replacement theories on top. But listen. Let's move on. What do we got? You already know. You already know. We got the shmoney. The rich people only club money. Look at them. My teacher salary is ass. But if you got the money to whale, brother, send me like $200. And the teacher salary is getting a little tight. You guys already know what to do. You guys know what it is. We got to go over her Eidolons. All right, now that the brokies are gone, it's just you and me, buddy. That's right, we got Eidolon 1, E1. What does it do? Damage dealt by Rappa ignores 15% of the target's defense, and Rappa generates 20 energy when she leaves the seal form state. That sounds like it could just be a light cone, you know what I'm saying? Forward, E2, we got... Bro, what? Okay. So you basically get more toughness reduction in the first 2 hits of your ulted basic attack. By 50% is crazy. What the fuck? Hold up, what? To an E3. Many are the shrines that repel no hell. It's just, the basic increases her skill and talent by 2. Okay, boom. Now we got E4. During her seal form, which I believe she can go into it without just her ult, she increases all ally speed by 12%. That is disgusting. We got E5. It's basically E3, okay? Then we got E6. The break damage multiplier of Rappa's talent effect increases by 500% on the enemy target that triggered it. The number of additional instances of damage increases by 5. What the fuck? Is that gonna make her busted? Do you need E6? No. No, absolutely not. Like I said, send that check over. All right, listen. I'm getting her E0, S0. And I guarantee you, I'll get the job done, okay? Okay, I don't need this. We will be pulling the minute she drops, and we will drop a video the following day. You already know how it goes. So, we already know that she's dropped. I'm going to be pulling, so keep your eye out for that video. And of course, we will also be doing a showcase in case you need to see what she can actually do from me, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!
Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the